the new 2026 Social Security disability earnings limits for non-blind SSDI beneficiaries. I'm going to break it all down, explain all the details, the new rules, the new dollar amounts, and who needs to comply with these new rules in 2026. I'll tell you this much, it's a few million people out there, and I want to break it down for you in this video so you can avoid learning this lesson the hard way. I can tell you this much, if you learn this lesson the hard way, it's not going to be a fun day. You'll see a garnishment to your benefit, a reduction to your benefit, and possibly elimination of your benefit, or even worse, maybe even an overpayment from the Social Security Administration. I'm not here to scare anybody, but rather I'm here to give you the details so you can avoid a major disaster to your monthly benefit. Let's jump into it. Now, first off, I'm going to make you two separate videos. This one is going to be about Social Security disability non-blind beneficiaries. If you are a blind beneficiary receiving SSDI, I'll make you a dedicated video. Stand by for that. We'll talk about that one in a separate one. However, this is non-blind SSDI beneficiaries. Again, I want to clarify, we're talking about SSDI, not to be mistaken with SSI benefits, which I also do talk about here on the channel. Supplemental security income, no, we're not talking about that. Not in this one anyway. We're talking about disability SSDI benefits from Social Security. All right, anyway, just want to clarify that because here's the thing. These benefits are very similar, but they're also very, very different at the same time. If you mess it up, it could be very, very bad in a lot of ways, okay? All right, so anyway, the new rules for 2026 that I want you to be aware of. A couple things I want to point out for you. The acronym that we need to pay attention to is SGA, Substantial Gainful Activity. What does that mean? Let me explain it super fast. SGA, Substantial Gainful Activity, is basically a line in the sand that Social Security makes every single year, and they basically say, you can have an income up to this threshold. If you exceed the threshold, we're going to consider you engaging in SGA, Substantial Gainful Activity. Therefore, your benefits are now at risk, are now in jeopardy. You may lose your benefit. You may even get kicked off the program if you earn significantly over the threshold. Obviously, there's more parameters than that. You could see an overpayment letter. It's not going to be a fun day. I'll just tell you that much, okay? You got to know the rules of the game, okay? Social Security, think of it this way. It's just like any other game. If you play the game normal and you play the game properly and you follow the rules, you win the game. If you break the rules, if you violate the rules, or you try to pull something shady, you're not going to win the game, and it's honestly going to be a bad day. Don't try to do that. I'm just trying to warn you, and I'm trying to help you maximize your money, maximize your income, maximize your benefit, and not pull something that's going to result in you losing your benefit. Okay, I'm just trying to help you protect your money right here. That's all, okay? You got to do what's best for you. Not here to tell you what to do. I'm just saying, trying to help you preserve money here. Okay, anyway. The new rules for 2026 for Social Security non-blind beneficiaries gives you an SGA limitation of $1,690. What does this mean? On a monthly basis, non-blind SSDI beneficiaries can earn up to $1,690 of gross earned income per month and still receive your monthly benefit alongside this income, okay? Here's the thing. You heard me say you can earn up to $1,690 of gross earned income on a monthly basis and still receive your monthly benefit, okay? You might be thinking, okay, but what if I earn over that? You can, but I just want to warn you, your benefits will be garnished at that point, okay? You can certainly over the threshold if you want to, but I'm just going to let you know your benefits will be impacted. Reason being is the definition that I gave you earlier, SGA, Substantial Gainful Activity. As soon as you earn over the threshold that they have put in place, $1,690 of gross earned income on a monthly basis, then they look at you and your situation thinking, we don't know if you really need disability benefits. You've earned over the threshold that we put in the sand, the line in the sand. You've earned over the threshold. Now they're really going to start to question your need for disability benefits. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that kind of hit the point home a little bit? They will question your need. In other words, do you really have a substantial disability that restricts you from working and earning money? That's basically what they're going to start questioning. Does that get your attention a little bit? Okay. Again, I want to make it very clear. I'm not here to scare anybody, but rather I don't want you to learn this lesson the hard way, okay? Anyway, That's the new threshold. Now, to be fair, this number has only gone up by $70 for 2026 over what it was for 2025. In 2025, it was $1,620, and they raised it by $70 to $1,690, okay? That's gross earned income. Now, what do I mean by gross earned income? It's total income earned prior to deductions. What I mean by that is this. You work 10 hours and you earn $20 per hour. That's $200. That's gross income. Is that how much you take home? Not even close. Why? Federal government takes taxes. Your state probably takes taxes. FICA taxes, right? At the end of the day, of $200 of gross income that you've earned, you maybe get to take home like 120, 140 maybe, right? Taxes will take the rest. That's what I mean, is that gross earned income, not take-home pay. Big difference, okay? Got to know these numbers. Anyway, you might also be thinking this, and this is also a common question that I get, which is this. Well, there's a multiple different common questions that I get, but one of them is this. I'm not working. I don't have an income other than my benefit. Do I need to care about this? No, you don't need to care about this. If you're not working, if you have no income other than your disability benefit, this does not matter to you, okay? I'm just being fair with you. This does not matter to you. This is income aside from your monthly benefit, earned income, okay? Earned income is what that comes down to. Okay, now I've also had other questions rolling in. Again, I get these questions every year that come in, which is why I'm making this video, which is, well, can I still get my benefit along with my income if I'm working? Yes, that's why they have these thresholds. Yes, you can still get your benefit. Unless you earn over the limit. If you earn over the limit, then your benefit, you might as well kiss it goodbye because some of it's going away. I'm just saying that, okay? I'm trying to make this as clear-cut and as blunt as possible to help you preserve your benefit and not fall into the trap of, I'm going to go make a boatload of money and then, uh-oh, I didn't know, but now I have this huge garnishment. Oh, and now I got an overpayment letter as well. You don't want to learn that one the hard way, as I've said so many times in this video, okay? Anyway, I hope this helps you, okay? Let me give you a couple quick practices, best practices going forward. If you're going to start working in 2026 for any reason or having an income, again, income is income. It could be from mowing lawns, walking dogs, selling stuff online, working part-time, working full-time, having your own small business, whatever it is. Income is income. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. Income is income, okay? My point being is this. If you're going to start working, if you already are working, if you're going to change your job, get a pay increase, a pay change your hours, anything like that, please do yourself a favor. Contact Social Security, connect with an agent, tell them your intentions. It's okay. You're not going to be in trouble. I've done this personally multiple times over the last several years. I've called Social Security and I said, hey, I want to make some dollars. And they're like, okay, fine. How much are you going to be working? How many hours are you going to be working? How much are you going to be earning? Where are you going to be working? And they ask me all these details. It's not a problem. You can do this. You just got to know the rules. And that's exactly what I'm breaking down for you in this video. Okay? Does this help you a little bit? As always, drop your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Let me know what else I can do to help you through this. But this makes it pretty clear. I hope anyway. Okay? And again, I'm not here to scare anybody. I'm not here to sit and rag on people. But rather, I'm here to help you preserve your benefits. I want to help you maximize your income, maximize your money, maximize your benefit, and not fall into the trap of, I didn't know, okay? I've been down that road too many times. I didn't know. Oops, now you got to pay the price, right? Not a fun day. Anyway, again, please drop your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Please subscribe if you're new here, 100% free. Big subscribe button down below. Check out the other nearly 6,000, actually, no, sorry about that. Well over 6,000 videos, not nearly, over 6,000 videos here on the channel. I know, I'm a nut. A lot of videos here, but seriously, check out the other videos here on the channel. A lot of things going on right now. Otherwise, until next time, please have a nice day. I hope this helps you, and I'll catch you again later in the next video. Take care, and I look forward to reading your comments down below, and I'll see you again soon.